No one is slowing down in this hiring race for the right talent. That's why Principal wants to help you stay competitive by providing a comprehensive benefits package tailored to your company's and your team's needs. Because having the right benefits may help you reward and retain your team so they feel valued, motivated, and ready for the future. And that makes all the difference for your business. From large corporations to small and mid-sized businesses, Principal has the retirement and group benefits plans customized for your goals. Your company's future depends on its people. Give them the tools they need to succeed. Talk to your financial professional today about the right benefit plans from Principal. Principal Life Insurance Company, Des Moines, Iowa. For important information about our products, visit principal.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
What's up? It's your boy, The Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the Men's Room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the Men's Room.
And away we go. Welcome to season 16, episode number 3570. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill. The Ted Smith, bless you. And my cock. And you are in the Men's Room. Why my headphones suck? On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes, the head chef has some food hacks to help you in the kitchen. We will play Profile This. Plus headlines, Men's Room Shot of the Day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted. Click. Clock? Drink any drug. All right, here we go. 2 Canadians try to steal a furnace in a home, end up passing out when the gas leaks. Meanwhile, a New Orleans man is arrested after masturbating on his front lawn and exposing his cheeks. Florida man with state tattooed on his face throws a TV at his mom's head. Another Florida man cuts cables at television station as everyone's picture went dead. And a drunk Florida boater rams other boater for causing a small wake. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spin the category wheel. Boom, like butter. On it. Then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented Ray, who thought a titmouse was a rodent with boobs. And he found a way to answer 18 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy.
To be a contestant and play Big Dummy, call 206-421-ROCK. You can like The Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Men's Room Live, and send those emails to themensroom@KISW.com.
No one is slowing down in this hiring race for the right talent. That's why Principal wants to help you stay competitive by providing a comprehensive benefits package tailored to your company's and your team's needs. Because having the right benefits may help you reward and retain your team so they feel valued, motivated, and ready for the future. And that makes all the difference for your business. From large corporations to small and mid-sized businesses, Principal has the retirement and group benefits plans customized for your goals. Your company's future depends on its people. Give them the tools they need to succeed. Talk to your financial professional today about the right benefit plans from Principal. Principal Life Insurance Company, Des Moines, Iowa. For important information about our products, visit principal.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Oh, fiddlesticks! What, Wilbur? We just got hit and I think my back is all been out of shape.
You gotta talk with those whippersnappers at the Advocates Law Firm. They're the best injury lawyers around.
What? Pipe down, Clarence! Abner's telling me about the lawyers and the advocates. So what happened to you, Abner?
I was walking across the street with the light when some young punk came screeching around the corner. I lost a toe.
What? Shut it, Clarence! If you get injured, the advocates get results. AdvocatesLaw.com.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Hold the jaws and away we go. Welcome to Season 16, Episode number 3,570. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. I know what you're thinking. These guys deserve a day off. The reason we do such a great job with these shows is in case we want to maybe take a little time and take a day off, spend some time with family or friends, or maybe just sit around naked on the couch doing nothing all day, just taking care of ourselves.
That's what I do with family and friends.
Whatever we want to do. We try to make these shows so good that we can take that time off. And that way we can come in and read all your nasty emails and comments that we took a day or two off. So that's a pleasure to us. So we work extra hard to make sure that we can take that time off just to make you bitch and piss off.
Yeah.
It's good times. That's what we do here in the men's room. Great show for you today. The head chef is in the house, Ted's Meat Potatoes. Head chef has some food hacks to help you in the kitchen. I know one right away. No, I don't know if it's on the list or not, but clean as you go. That's always been a big one for me in the kitchen, but I know these are more about food and prepared foods and all that stuff. But
Or some of them just a secret ingredient.
You know, I did take, somebody gave you a hack whenever the last time we worked, a month ago, something like that, and they'd said, you were talking about your Tupperware, and you get that tomato sauce stain, right? Well, I had that incident as I'm cleaning out the refrigerator. Again, Tupperware, very convenient garbage holder for your fridge. You basically pulled out a bunch of Tupperware, threw all the food out, and there was that telltale orange sauce imprint. That's not
okay. What takes it out? Vinegar?
It's baking soda and vinegar.
Okay, it's always vinegar. Right, somehow vinegar is always involved.
Yeah.
It doesn't get rid of it entirely, but I'm going to say 75% of it went away.
I don't trust Tupperware unless it has that stain. I like my Tupperware to say I've been lived in.
Oh, yeah. My dad's that way about vinegar. You know, white wine vinegar, everything. He came into my house, he poured white wine vinegar into my washing machine where I washed my clothes. Like, he's one of those guys. You got to zit, white wine vinegar. You know what I mean? You got to scrape on your hand, white wine vinegar. Everything's white wine vinegar. You want to clean the floor, white wine vinegar. So he's got, like, jugs of it.
Do you have a front-facing washer? Or top loader?
I have a top loader, so it doesn't.
Then he didn't eat right.
I know. It's just one of those things. I'm going to take care of this. White wine vinegar. You know,
take care of what?
White vinegar.
There is no issue.
It's always vinegar. I don't know what the deal is. So we got some food hacks to help you in the kitchen coming up with the head chef. And, of course, today is the day we play the game known as Big Dummy. You're either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. Our biggest dummy so far has been Ray. Took Ray 18 questions to get one correct. Keep in mind, coming up on the Men's Room Happy Hour today, we will play Dirty Big Dummy.
Yes.
A little bit of a different format, and we can ask you some questions there that are ones that we can't always answer or ask on the air.
Like none of them.
So to speak. And, of course, every time we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little Men's Room poll. And the last time, we asked you if music was playing constantly in your house for 1 month, which format of music would you pick? And your choices were opera, K-pop, show tunes, or polka. Now, believe it or not, the tunes that you did not want in your house, overwhelmingly, that would be polka. Only 15% of you said, you know what?
You picked opera over polka?
Opera won by 1%. It's 16%. You'd almost rather listen to opera for 1 month than polka.
No.
Coming in at number 2 is K-pop at 25%. And Mike, you'll be happy to know that the last time that we asked the question, show tunes overwhelmingly. That was the number 1 response, with 44% of the people out there saying, you know what?
All right, we played this song.
All right. Yeah. And then someone wrote in, that's not a show tune.
Well, what is it then?
That's not polka. That's not opera. Well, yeah, show tunes was it. And I'll tell you what, that would be the one that I would pick the last, to be honest with you. I know. I guess I'm just not a happy guy like that. I'd rather have polka make me happy. Because not all show tunes are like this.
Well, no, so that's why you got to pick the category. Like, K-pop has so many, like, it's pop music. So there's fast ones, there's slow ones, there's this and that. Whereas, like, polka, man, I'm telling you, after a day, you're going to want to kill yourself.
I don't know, man. I can listen to Chick dance for a while without feeling too bad about myself. You know what I mean? Not the worst thing in the world.
Your definition of a while is 30 days?
30 days of polka.
30 days. 30 days of polka.
You thought dry January was a bitch.
Yeah, try that.
I'd almost rather do 1 month of polka than dry January if I had my choice. All right, so today on the men's room poll.
Different argument.
It is a different argument.
Yes, I would listen to 30 days of polka.
I'm going to get drunk.
Well, I mean, you can still watch sports with polka on the background and have a beer.
That is true. That is very true. So today, believe it or not, you're going to have worldly power, all right? And you're able to either make a law or control one of these things. You're the decision maker on this process, and we have a few options. So you have the power to do one of these. All right, number 1, it's going to be free parking everywhere for everyone. Now, that means if you live in a neighborhood that is zoned and you've got to pay money to the city to park out in front of your place, you know what I mean, on the street, that would be free. If you're going to go to the Kraken tonight, right? You go to Queen Anne, you're looking for a parking space, some jamoke's got a sign, parking, $25. Nope. There's no paid parking at the Seahawks. There's no paid parking when you come downtown if you want to go to a restaurant. No matter what, you go to the airport, you're going to go someplace for 3 or 4 days, you leave your car up there, guess what? Parking is free. Parking, and I know if you're in the mob, this is not going to make you happy. This won't be your choice. But the option is free parking no matter where you are, any time of the day. If the space is open, it's yours. Play it like that, okay? Number 2, as this weekend, I don't know if you knew this is going to depress the living hell out of you, but on Saturday night, it is daylight saving time, right? Yeah. So once again, as you know, we will fall back, which is not the worst thing in the world because you get an extra hour of sleep, Ted. We get a little bit more sun in the morning.
See that sun come up in the morning. It is dark in the morning.
But at 4:30, it's going to be pitch black.
And Are you looking outside? Are you looking outside? Does the sun come up at your place? I mean, like, I know the sun is up, but, like, it's Seattle. It doesn't matter if the sun's up an hour earlier, an hour later.
Dumbest thing.
You don't see it.
There's an atomic.
The sun can go on goddamn vacation right now. Like, see you in June. It's like, cool. We're not going to see you anyway.
I'm just saying, if it shows up one day in January, I'd rather see it in the morning. It's already dark now.
I gotta get up. I was just saying, I'd rather enjoy my day and have the sun go down later. Like, I know the sun comes earlier. That's fantastic. I don't plan on getting out of bed.
I'm not an early morning person.
Just to see the sun.
What's that?
I said, I'm not really an early morning person. I got up this morning at 6:30. It's dark.
That seems like an early.
You're an early morning person.
6:30.
You play golf at 7 a.m.
Yeah, but that's because I like it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what your job is. I mean, you could be a gigolo. You still don't want to get up in the morning. You're like, oh, God, I got to be at your house at 7:30. That sucks. You know what I mean? Whatever the deal is, it's just, it sucks getting up in the dark, I think. But, yeah, eliminate daylight savings time. So you'd have the power to do that. Number 3 would be no ATM fees. So anytime you took money out, you don't get dinged. And it depends on, it seems like wherever you go where they know they can get you, they get you more. You know what I mean? Like if you're in an event someplace, at a concert or a stadium, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
The ATM's like $5, $6, whatever they can jack you with. And they don't even take cash. They don't even care. Right? I mean, like, they won't take money. But if you want money, they're going to charge the living bejesus out of you. And then normally, if you go to, and I know what you can say. You can say, hey, my bank, if I use one of their ATMs, well, they don't charge those fees. Well, yeah, they shouldn't because your money is in their bank, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this isn't the biggest deal in the world. All they're doing is they don't have to hire a teller. You don't have to walk into a bank. You don't have to. You're making it more convenient for the bank to do business, and now they're charging you for it. So depending on and you can never find your bank's ATM when you need one.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like
my bank's on the East Coast, and I haven't changed it in 16, 17 years since I moved there because the bank itself It's actually very highly rated by the consumers. The problem is I can never, ever, ever, ever find an ATM because they're just not here. Now, the flip side of that is, took the kids to the East Coast over the summer. I was all about that. I'm like, oh, yeah, no fee. I know it's only $3 a pop, man, but it felt so good. I'm like, hell yeah.
I mean, if you take money out a couple times a week, if you still work, because a lot of you say, hey, I don't care about the ATM fees because the way I've got everything, I've got Apple Pay or I do it this way or, I just don't live in that world. So for me.
Drug dealers don't have PayPal. All right, that's the long and goddamn short of it.
I need to know how much money I have in my wallet because when that money is gone, I need to go home. If I know that I can just keep putting that card out there, then I'll spend way too much money. So cash helps me actually budget my savings a little bit more as far as, what I can spend.
You use a credit card to chop up the cocaine. You use the bill to snort it. You need both. I mean, remember that, kids.
No one, there's a reason you don't throw credit cards up on stage at a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like, when that money's gone, get the hell out of there. You know what I mean? It's time to go home. You've already blown $200. Time to leave. And the fourth one is you will be able to have the power to eliminate the penny. Now, I don't know if you're a penny hater or a penny apologist, but it makes absolutely no sense. Steve, you were talking last week. You said it costs 2 cents to produce a penny.
Yeah, it costs like 1.8 cents to produce a form of currency that is less expensive than its component parts. But then the flip side is, it's a federal crime if you're like melted down. And
I always want to eliminate
the nickel too. If you tell me that it's worth 2 cents, but I'm only going to get a penny for that, that's idiotic. That's stupid.
If it costs $2.53, it's $2.55 now. All right? If it costs $2.52, you round down. It's $2.50. You understand how rounding works. It's a very basic principle.
I've been practicing it quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. It's amazing to me how kids struggle with that. I try to be patient with the math homework. Some things I get you struggle with, but man, the rounding of the numbers, they're like tapping the side of their head. And I can't say this out loud, but look at my kid like, the hell is right? How easy can it be, mother effer? God damn.
And you know what
Round up.
Yeah. And
round up.
And whenever you have that change jar at home, you get in there, man. Every once in a while, you need some change. You might be going to take the train someplace, get on the bus, whatever. I just need to grab some. So when you do look at that jar, it's basically just pennies. You've jacked all the quarters out of there. You know what I mean? You've taken all the heavy change. You just got a big-ass jar of pennies. Walk in the QFC and go to the coin store, and then they take more money from you. You know what I mean? And it's all pennies. So penny would be eliminated.
Or instead of people drop a penny, they don't even bend down to pick it.
I don't.
Because it's not worth it to you. You hear it. You even watch it roll down the street, and you're like, I'm not chasing it.
Downstairs, a little shop we got down here. I will pick up the change just because I dropped it, because I don't want to drop stuff in her store. Yeah. But I still just put it in the little coin thing up on the counter for somebody else, if they need it. But I never go in there myself. Oh, I'm 5 cents short. I'll just take this.
She did it for me, in fact.
What, the penny thing? Take a penny, leave a penny?
Yeah, I never
take a penny.
I just figure somebody else, go in there and maybe
get that exact change, man.
Nobody's stealing for the thing, but sometimes you need a couple pennies. Mm-hmm. Take a penny.
I like to go in there and just count it all up in my hand, you know what I mean? And then see what I can buy in the store with.
Now, let me ask you about this, the give a penny, take a penny thing. If I walk into your store, if I grab, say, 7 pennies out of there, and then I leave, is that wrong?
I'm hungry.
Those pennies must be used in that place of business.
Right. You could take a penny and leave a penny.
I'm buying a sub at Subway across the hall. Can I grab 3 pennies? It seems fair.
I know exactly what I do, too. If they really did this, eliminate the penny, all the pennies I have at home, because I know the way I think of them.
I melt those bitches down.
I'm saving these things, man. They're going to be worth maybe 2 cents one day, maybe 3 cents. You know what I mean? Because they stopped making them,
I just don't think about the penny enough.
Nobody does. It's not worth thinking about. It's literally not worth thinking about.
But we
those ATM fees.
Yeah, because I'm a cash guy, man. I like cash, but I don't
cash sometimes, too. Just going out. If you're going out with a group of people, especially going to a sporting event or something.
Yes.
Right? And you're going to stop, right? It's just easier to have cash to spend. I hate it when you're sitting at a table. Especially, I don't know who needs to hear this. If there's a large group of you, you can't all have separate checks.
No.
Don't.
You can split it with 2 cards. You know what I mean? That's fair if you're out with
even if it's you got 12 people split. But I have been at a table once with a group of people where it was literally everybody got breakfast and a beer. And somebody goes, can we get separate checks? And me and my other buddy were like, no.
No.
I'm going to answer for him. You're like, what do you mean? Tell me you've never worked in the service industry without telling me.
How about this one?
But that's where it's good to have cash, because I could just rip off for 20 and be like, and I'm out.
Why don't we just split the bill? Well, you had more nachos than me, and 1 more beer, also a shot.
How many people do you have in your life?
You know what I mean? I'm like, no, down the middle. Now, you got to know that when you're going out with me. Get what you can. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get what you want. Because we're going down the middle. That means I'm going to help pay for your stuff.
You can't compare nachos and shots.
Right, but you know what I mean. You know that person.
Well, that's Miles' point. Hey, you might want to grab some
your
drinks.
hamburger was $8, you know what I mean? And all I got was, buffalo mozzarella sticks, and they're $6.
No. That's one thing. But if you roll up and you're ordering round after round of shots, that's on you.
Oh, I know. I would never.
All right, my bad.
I would never.
I thought you were trying to compare the two. Whoa.
Another Pappy Van Winkle, please.
But here's the difference. If you want to do shots, I'll hang with you to make sure that was even.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to do 3 shots? I'll do 3 shots. You know what I mean? I might even do 4.
Dude, I had a good one last week. I was out with a couple buddies. I was the only one drinking. And my one buddy's like, all right, I got to get out of here. I'll pay by tab. And dude put it all on his.
All right. Perfect.
I high-fived him and rolled out.
Perfect. What are you picking on this one, Ted?
Oh, ATM fees.
ATM
Is that with you? I like having cash for certain things.
And what's your bank charge typically? Well, I guess it depends on the machine, doesn't it? The other machine.
Yeah. So it's very rare. Sometimes you owe somebody some money. You need to get some cash at midnight. You're not going to a strip club.
Right.
But yeah, I try to either go to my bank and use my ATM, or the weed shop by my house doesn't charge an ATM fee.
My bank's dumb enough to itemize it. So I can go into the website and see for 1 year all the ATM fees that I have incurred.
Oh, yeah.
And when you see it all at once, you're like, oh, God, this is hundreds of dollars. This is a lot of money.
That they're not paying a teller.
It's my money. You know what I mean? I'm just getting my money. And now I owe you $350.
It's for the convenience, Miles.
Sure, for 1 year. Yeah, I know. And then they're like, do you want a receipt? Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want to check this? Do you want that? And then you say, no receipt. And then they pop the card out first before they give you the money. And then you take your card and you put it in your wallet. And then you take your cash. And you have this sneaking suspicion when you turn around to look back, because it's going to say, would you like another transaction? Like the guy behind you might be like, yes, I do. Bing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like, then there's one
they
more
make
step.
you put in your
PIN.
The PIN number again.
Yeah, I know they do that, but it's still paranoid.
You know how I found out?
Because you tried that.
Well, I mean, I was like, look, man, it was years ago, but the question had been posed by the very nice machine, would you like another transaction? Mm-hmm. Playboy rolled out, so I'm like, yep. Then it's like your PIN number. I'm like, damn it, Sam.
All right. Yeah. Mike, what are you taking on
How much were you going to clean him for?
Whatever he had.
Man.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, I don't understand.
It depends, because
I was going to check his bank.
Hey, I get it. You got to steal. Might as well steal big.
Check his balance.
Typically, the ATM.
And then see what I get. Because, look, if dude had $80 left in his account, maybe I'd take 60.
So
if he has 10,000, I'm taking the full, $500?
But you can't. So some ATMs cap what you can take in a day. So my bank is like, I can only pull out $300, which is convenient while traveling, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get too crazy on the deal. But I would take whatever's left in that day. Like, if he just got 100, I'd take 200. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm paranoid to turn around, because I know what I would do.
Mine's the same way. You can only take out so much in like a 24-hour period. Or it's like, what the hell are you doing?
It's a 24-hour period, or is it like next day? So in other words, 11:58, you make one withdrawal.
Mine's a 24-hour period.
Okay.
Yeah, 24-hour period. Mike, what would you take out of this? You want free parking?
Yeah, I'm taking the free parking on this one, man. I don't use the ATM enough to incur that many fees. I don't care about the penny nor daylight savings. Yeah, amen to that. Yeah, but the parking just cleans me out all the damn time, man.
Parking $50.
Oh God,
it was $50.
Yep.
Parking is a good call too.
It is. I mean, all of these things suck. I think I'm going ATM fees also.
When I was out of town a couple days ago, my bill was $150 just to get out of the airport.
God.
And then, of course, my little scanner thing didn't work. You know what I mean? So I had to go talk to the toll person. It's like, geez, this is going to be one thing after another. All right, Steve, where are you going on this?
ATM fees.
No ATM fees.
Yeah, I just feel like for everyone involved, man, it's just bad. And I know they just dink and dunk you, but it is really irritating.
I don't think it's even a question. I'm eliminating daylight savings time. I still can't believe that in our lifetime, this is something that we have to go through.
I don't know why. A lot of countries don't now. Some states, like Arizona, Hawaii, I think they both like, this is dumb. Mm-hmm. And then they tell us every year, and you'll hear it this year, you'll hear it next Monday, right? The United States loses $2 billion in productivity every time we change. I'm like, so you lose $4 billion a year in a matter of 2 days because of this hour change that you don't need. But then again, these are the same people that spend 2 cents to create something that's worth 1 cent. It's time to reestablish the importance of math.
Well, that's right. See, I thought the one guy who was going to do it was going to be George Bush. Because he hated it. He eliminated 2 weeks on each side. So he gave us an extra month. I'm like, this is the guy.
Remember,
this is the guy that's going to pull the trigger on
somehow he's like, look, I want to get rid of it. This is stupid.
And change time. Who changes time?
Big farm.
Then everyone's like,
big farmers.
they need that.
Yeah, right. Big Dummy coming up if you'd like to be a contestant. 206-421-ROCK.
No one is slowing down in this hiring race for the right talent. That's why Principal wants to help you stay competitive by providing a comprehensive benefits package tailored to your company's and your team's needs. Because having the right benefits may help you reward and retain your team so they feel valued, motivated, and ready for the future. And that makes all the difference for your business. From large corporations to small and mid-sized businesses, Principal has the retirement and group benefits plans customized for your goals. Your company's future depends on its people. Give them the tools they need to succeed. Talk to your financial professional today about the right benefit plans from Principal. Principal Life Insurance Company, Des Moines, Iowa. For important information about our products, visit principal.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Bro, gnarly. What's up, Taylor? Dude, that nerd in his electric hybrid totally blew the light while texting his yuppie friends.
That's so bogus, bro. Are you hurt?
Yeah, like I can't move my hips, bro. I think I broke my pelvis, man. Dude, no way.
Taylor, you need to drop a dime and talk with the lawyers at the Advocates Law Firm.
No way, can't afford that, bro.
Your crotch is broken, man, and they don't earn any money unless they win your case.
Dude, no way.
You get injured, the advocates get results. Contact them today at advocateslaw.com.
99.9 KISW.
The men's room is in progress.
All right, let's do this. The game is Big Dummy. 206-421-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant to play the big game?
Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Ryan, you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
All right, welcome to the show. Welcome to Big Dummy. All right, Ryan. You have the power to do one. Will it be free parking everywhere? Eliminate daylight savings. No ATM fees, or eliminate the penny.
Oh, this is easy for me. Get rid of daylight savings.
Okay. I'm right there with you.
By the way, Miles, many people have pointed out, and yes, you are correct. Right now, we are in daylight savings.
That is correct.
So when we fall back, we go to quote unquote real time or whatever you call it.
Whatever we're doing right now. I just don't want to change anything. So whatever name you want to give it, whatever the correct way of saying it is, I just want it to be the same time.
That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right, here is your question. What branch of the military manages a white oak forest in Indiana?
I'm just going to take a guess. I'm going to say the Army.
That's what I would have guessed as well.
Air Force?
Nope.
Something weird?
Coast Guard.
The Navy.
All right, the Navy. I was like, wait a minute. It doesn't make sense.
Mike, you guessed Navy. Why did you guess Navy? That makes no sense to me.
What kind of tree? What kind of forest was it?
White oak.
That's really what it was.
Because they wear the whites?
Exactly.
Right.
Their uniforms white. I was like, all right.
Yeah, there you go. All right there, Ryan. Here is your question. What is Magnum P.I.'s first name?
Oh.
Tom.
That's why the game's called Big Dummy. I can see his face.
That sweet, sweet mustache. Ted, I know you know because I get the feeling your mom probably beat this in your head. Didn't she love Magnum P.I.?
Loved him.
I
like the original show, but God, it's the only human being where she'll say something like, he's really sexy. Mom, you never bring this up. Like, what's that?
I bet they made your dad happy. You know what I mean?
At least your mom likes Magnum PI.
Huh?
My mother likes the Geico Gecko, dude. At least.
Oh, I keep forgetting to bring that up to people.
Yeah.
Thomas Magnum.
It is Thomas Magnum. Thomas Magnum.
I know. I was like, Mike, you said Tom. And I was like, did you know that's the answer?
No, I was making a joke about Tom Selleck.
It is, in fact.
I didn't know that was the right answer.
That's why I gave you that look. Like, bro, you give a hint.
My bad.
Yeah, Mike gave you the best hint, being the answer.
All right. Just throwing this out there.
I didn't even hear Mike, so I didn't even hear Mike say it.
No worries.
Most people don't.
It is Higgins, Robin Masters.
Yes. All right, question number 3 for you, Ryan. I'm saying yes to that. How many astronauts manned each Apollo flight?
Is that 7?
Nope. Those are the shuttles.
5?
3. Think Apollo 13, right? Here's where we have a problem.
That's right.
All right, multiple choice question for you there, Ryan. 20, 30, 40, or 46. How many countries fought in World War II?
I'm going to go with the odd man out and say 46.
Nope. Ted, any guesses?
Not 46.
Not 46. So you got 20, 30, or 40.
I'll say 20.
I'll say 30.
30. 30. All right, Ryan, your question. A squab is a young what?
Squid? I don't know.
A squab?
Squab. Yeah.
It's a young turkey?
Pigeon.
Pigeon.
Right. Also would have accepted bird.
That's one of those things. People eat squab. You eat pigeon, dude.
That's why they call it squab.
Question number 6.
Question number 6.
So that's like I found out mutton's just sheep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think sheep sounds more appealing than mutton. But
that's why they do the mutton busting.
Yeah.
Those little kids.
I misunderstood what that was about. Mm-hmm. All right, your question. How many wings...
It was bad for you. You should see the poor sheep.
You know how embarrassing that was. 4-H never invited me back. How many wings...
Tell you what, man, it sheared about 2 lives off that damn animal.
What is this stuff in the fur?
Right? Seems like it's clumping together.
Yeah. I think it'll wash out. I don't know. Hold on, Tori. Looks like someone threw an egg at it.
Why didn't you wear a helmet?
How many wings does a flea have?
4?
They have none.
Really?
That's why they jump.
All right.
They hop. They got great hops. You ever seen that movie, White Fleas Can't Jump?
All the fleas I've ever had on my body were black, Steve. And they should spring, man. As soon as you think you got
That's why they jump so well.
They're gone.
Got an extra bone in their ankle. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
You know how many times I've explained to people I do not have an extra bone in my goddamn body. How did this start? Where did this come from?
What kind of shampoo do you use?
Yeah, is there a product called Afro Sheen? Yeah, that's why my afro was sheeny. All right, your question. What holiday is celebrated on December 26th in Canada and England?
Man. We don't care about it in the U.S. Jeez.
No, we really don't.
No.
I wish we did. Might as well. We already
It's
have...
a massive holiday.
It is.
Especially for the English.
What do you do on that day? Like, what's the point of it? It's the day after Christmas.
Watch soccer.
Okay.
Well, seriously, like, they all play, and, like, a lot of leagues take off in between Christmas and New Year's. Like, the Premier League, they play 3 games in that time span.
Oh, damn.
Each club.
Any guesses? The holiday celebrated December 26th. What's that?
I'm going to get Passover. I don't know.
At least it's a guess. It was a terrible guess, but it was a guess. And that's what we appreciate here. Boxing Day.
Boxing Day.
Oh, that's right.
You are killing it today, man.
Question number 8.
Question number 8. What fluid is stored in the gallbladder?
Bile.
Okay. All right. There you go. Very good. Game is Big Dummy 206-421 right.
Hello, Daryl. Welcome to the men's room.
Liquor and whores.
Liquor and whores.
Daryl, are you on team sober or not sober?
Sober at the moment.
All right, welcome to the show. Welcome to Big Dummy. All right, Daryl. You have the power to do one. Will it be free parking everywhere? Eliminate daylight savings, no ATM fees, or eliminate the penny?
We're going to do parking just because I hate paying for parking. There's actually a funny story. I went to go pay a speeding ticket at the Tacoma courthouse, and I parked in a sheriff's parking. I didn't realize it. Come back out to find another ticket.
Damn, man.
Good times.
Yeah. By the way, just a quick heads up for people. If you were to take the light rail from the Northgate stop, and you're going to go see the Crack, and you're going to go see the Seahawks, parking is free if you park at that parking lot. If you park at the Northgate Mall parking lot, that's why you paid $20.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, dude, it costs $20. I'm like, no, it does not. The state doesn't do that. Northgate doesn't. And they called it event parking.
I know.
Yeah, trust me. My dad's like, it cost me $20. Like, why the hell did you drive all the way up there when you live in West Seattle and you're going to a game downtown? Another question for another day.
Wait a minute. They drove from West Seattle to the Northgate Park.
My parents go. So I went to the game Sunday. My mom calls, hey, have you guys left yet? I said, not yet, man. We're still getting crap together. It's Halloween, all this stuff. So, well, we're at the Northgate. Why? You live in West Seattle. The game is not. Why did you drive by the place you're trying to get to pay $20 to get on the train to ride the hell back down? I don't understand. It's what happens when you get old. All right. Here is your question. Rhea and Cronus. They are the parents of what Greek god? Damn, Mike's quick.
Crap.
That was not a Greek god. Wait, who did you guess?
Aphrodite.
Oh. That'd be Zeus. The Zeus is loose. Hey, by the way, we're getting some updates on why the U.S. Navy might maintain the White Oak Forest. Apparently, it has wood to repair the USS Constitution, which is the oldest ship in the U.S. Navy.
Oh.
All right, now that makes sense. All right, back to you, Daryl. Here is your question. The most self-reported ancestry in the United States is from what country?
Self-reported.
So everyone's doing Ancestry.com and all that.
God, I'm going to go with Great Britain on this one.
Oh, Great Britain, you said?
Yeah.
Hey, Gerald, tell that dog to shut up.
Maybe Irish?
I guessed Irish.
Mexico.
Then I guess Mexico.
Native American?
Then I guess, no, everyone's 1/16th Native American. Don't you know? Every single person on Earth. Believe it or not, German.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
That's even me then.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, the question, who was the only president of the Confederate States of America?
Oh, crap, I used to know this one, and I know it's not crap.
Crap's that Roman god.
I'm passing on that.
What are you doing, demolition on your house?
No, I'm actually at work.
Oh, okay.
Any guesses? Only president of the Confederate States of America.
Pass on this.
Oh, just... Now you made
just give a joke, like you just guess something, like General Lee, somebody.
James Madison.
That was a stupid guess. You should have just passed.
Jefferson Davis.
Jefferson Davis. That is correct.
You know, I read a book years ago in school. It was about the Civil War, but the kid's fighting for the North. But I believe his name is Jefferson Davis.
What a lucky kid.
That's all I got on that book. I'd tell you what the name of it is, but I have no idea how to look that up.
All right, the question, what vital organ does the word renal refer to? R-E-N-A-L.
The renal glands?
But which organ?
Oh, which organ? I misunderstood that.
The Hammond.
No.
I only know that term.
Let's go liver.
Is it kidneys?
Kidneys, yep.
Yes, I only know renal failure.
Yeah, I've heard that, and it occurred to me, like, even if the doctor told me that's what's happening, like, I don't know what that means.
Question 5, Daryl.
Told you I met a guy once said, I'm a blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't know what that is. And he goes, good, I'm a kidney doctor.
Yeah, if you don't know what it is, that's a good thing. All right, the question, what male vocal tune is between tenor and bass?
Alto.
Ted was doing charades. Ted was incorrect, but baritone.
Does your voice count as one of those?
Yeah. You mean just your speaking voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Barry White. You know that bass. God damn it, Tony.
I need a kidney.
I got renal failure.
Somebody give me a kidney, baby. You know I love you. Give me one of them kidneys.
Lay you on the bearskin rug by the fireplace.
I'm going to take that kidney. Baby, come on. I love you. Give me a kidney. Yeah. Gonna take a kidney. Gonna love it.
All right, your question. What are the 3 states whose names are only 4 letters long?
Ooh.
It's kind of thing that gives Miles his...
Ooh, here comes some... Yeah.
His nerd erection.
4 states, 3 letters long.
3 states, 4 letters long.
Oh, yeah. Come on, there's...
Iowa's one of them.
That is one.
Yeah, that's one.
Utah.
That is 2. Come on.
Iowa, Utah. I'm under pressure. Give me a second.
Cali.
California.
You got Iowa, you got Utah.
Okay, got another one.
No one on this show says anything positive about this state.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Ohio.
There's another one. Yeah, very good.
It worked.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Andy. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola. Andy, are you sober or not sober?
No.
Okay. Yeah. You have the power to do one. Free parking everywhere. Eliminate daylight savings. No ATM fees or eliminate the penny.
ATM fees.
Okay.
Yeah, my man.
If I'm going to get taxed, it's going to be by my drug dealer, not by my ATM. You know.
Exactly. He's probably pinching anyway.
What's that done by you? All right, your question. What is the highest grade for steaks in the United States?
Ooh.
For steak?
Yes, steaks.
I don't know. Blue ribbon. I don't know.
Well, there's USDA Prime and there's also Black Angus. I'm going to say Prime.
Prime, yeah.
Prime. Yeah.
That was the nickname for Optimus Prime. Got that big beefy ass, yeah. That was part of the director's cut. Didn't test well with the kids.
I'd buy it.
See my robo penis.
Give me a kidney.
All right, your question. The Mason-Dixon line ran between Maryland and which other state?
Oh, man, I'm not from that side. Let's see.
That side.
Mason-Dixon line. What the hell?
And one more. West Virginia.
Man, there's such a cluster F of little states right there.
Yes, there are.
Mm-hmm. This line is straight, though.
Maryland. I don't know.
Maryland and one of
he
the
told you Maryland.
Yeah.
Oh, you already told me. Man, I'm trying to think of all the states I know right over there.
It's above Maryland.
Oh, come on, geez.
They never finished repairing their highways.
Mm-hmm. They're Yinzers.
Sounds about right. Oh, man. Pass. I don't know. I don't even know a state over there.
There's more sideburns per capita in this state than
in Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Question 3.
There are no sleeves, but lots of sideburns.
You ever go see any of the markers?
No. Also, the only place on the East Coast where the flat brim hat that you see a lot on the West Coast is prevalent.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go see the markers. They were put down so long ago.
What are you talking about?
Like the actual Mason-Dixon line, like they made it. It became a thing during the Civil War of like the line between the North and the South. But I don't know, I was just a history nerd. You can actually go and find some of the markers.
There's 80 miles of trail that runs straight on that line.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. You just said the markers. I'm picturing like Sharpies.
That was,
what are you talking
that was one
about?
of the Eagle Scout projects I worked on as a kid there, Mike. I had to go up and help another guy who got an Eagle Scout clear that trail and get it ready to go.
And still never made it to Eagle Scout.
Yeah, that was just a scout project for you, dog.
That was. That didn't give me anything.
All All right, Andy, your question. The two primary ingredients in hollandaise sauce are egg yolks and what?
Oh, man, I just get the packet. That's not fair.
I'm impressed you even try to make it at home, honestly.
Oh, man. Oh, come on, hollandaise sauce. I feel like...
Got egg yolks. What other big fatty ingredient could you put in there to make sure that...
Mayo?
No. Terrible guess.
Butter.
Is in fact butter.
Butter? Oh, man.
Butter. Question number 4.
By the way, just a comment that came in. Jesus effing Christ, today's callers are special. And I was one of them. All right, here's the question. Which Disney princess pursues Prince Eric?
Oh, man. Disney? Prince Eric.
I don't think she ever talked to the guy. She just saw him, decided she was in love. Wanted to run away from home to marry him. And the father apparently is a jackass because he had an issue with that. What kind of goddamn parenting is Disney throwing out there?
Funny enough, you went on this exact same rant in one of the recent best ofs that we just played.
Because it's ridiculous. Sorry, man.
Rapunzel?
I haven't seen the movie. Princess Ariel.
Question 5.
Ariel, okay.
Known as Princess Areola.
Yeah. My wife's mad as hell right now, but that's all right.
She always is.
She's your wife. It doesn't even bug you.
You are correct.
Even if you got it right, she'd be bad.
Multiple choice for you. Bugs Bunny, Yogi Bear, or Fred Flintstone. A man named Tex Avery created which character?
One more time, Tex Avery?
That is the man who created either Bugs Bunny, Yogi Bear, or Fred Flintstone. See if your smart-ass wife knows the answer to that.
Yogi Bear?
Fred Flintstone.
Bugs Bunny.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I assumed all that
I
was
recognize that
Jeff
name
Jones
from all the
and Mel
cats,
Blanc.
when they run the... Yeah, whatever. Never mind. All right.
All right, your question. Epi, saber, and foil are all types of what?
Aluminum?
Foil. I see what you did there. Swords.
Oh, I was going to say pens.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Andy, tell you what. Hang on the line for us. Chat with your very happy wife.
We'll get to a break. We'll get to question number 7. More Big Dummy coming up. If you'd like to be a contestant, 206-421-ROCK.
No one is slowing down in this hiring race for the right talent. That's why Principal wants to help you stay competitive by providing a comprehensive benefits package tailored to your company's and your team's needs. Because having the right benefits may help you reward and retain your team so they feel valued, motivated, and ready for the future. And that makes all the difference for your business. From large corporations to small and mid-sized businesses, Principal has the retirement and group benefits plans customized for your goals. Your company's future depends on its people. Give them the tools they need to succeed. Talk to your financial professional today about the right benefit plans from Principal. Principal Life Insurance Company, Des Moines, Iowa. For important information about our products, visit principal.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.